We are up to episode 16. Yeah, I don't think we should wait anymore and just jump straight into it. See, I like Christy. She took initiative and she got the brushes herself. Unlike Lisa a few episodes back, had to ask Carol's permission before getting a curry comb. Even though Lisa was right in front of the box. So I appreciate Christy for not being a lazy slop.
Where have you been? Oh, here and there.
Do you really give two shits where they've been? Is it that big of a deal for you?
As if anybody cared.
Exactly.
Okay, everybody listen up. This Saturday is the 20th anniversary of the Pine Hollow Riding School. To mark this magnificent, marvellous milestone, there is going to be a dance. And everybody is welcome, so come one, come all.
I wonder who that new boy over there.
I love how, like, he has to go around telling every single student about this. Like, he can't just, like, post, like, there's no notice board for people to know. How does he remember who he's told and who he hasn't told if he has to go around telling every single student? Post it on a message board and make sure people view the message board.
Well, you're alright. You've got Phil.
You never had trouble getting a partner, Carol. I'll just hand around the supper. What the?
Sorry, I'm just cleaning out Bert's stall.
Don't you think you should clean out the stall with the horse not in the stall? Kind of give you more room to clean it and spread new straw. I mean, do it your way if you like, but not the way I've seen people do it.
You know Megan? She really likes you. I think you could ask her to the dance, maybe. Do you think? Yeah, she'd probably want to go with you. Come on.
Is that supposed to be the Megan from season 1? Or is it a completely different Megan? Like, why did Sam and Megan disappear through season 2? They were such great supporting characters, and I loved their storyline when they actually got one. Why aren't they back in season 2? Were they busy? Why couldn't they just come back? I love their little supporting role storylines.
Trust me.
Dance with anyone?
The dance? No, I don't think so.
We should hook up.
Okay.
Oh god, hook up is, yeah, from 2002 to now, how definitions have changed. Like, you can't say to someone, we're going to the dance, let's hook up. It doesn't mean the same as it does anymore, sadly. Yeah, I mean, it was so innocent back then.
I mean, sure. Cool.
I hope that is a brand new sponge, because the last thing you want is to use the sponge that was used on dishes to clean your jacket.
I'm sorry about your jacket.
That's okay. Really.
I can buy you another one. A nice one.
That was a nice one.
What he is saying is, with horse clothes, they're just your horse clothes. They're not clothes you'll wear out to dinner or anything. He's offering to buy her a nice going out jacket. That's what he means by I'll buy you a nice one. Doesn't mean that your riding jacket wasn't nice. He just wants to buy you a nice jacket that you can wear to any occasion.
Cinderella going to the ball. I don't see why you can't have it all. I'll catch you if you fall. Just come with me. I'll make you a perfect boy. She'll see.
Where did Carol find all these clothes? Like, I'm going to assume based on his style, he didn't bring that stuff with him to the stables. Where did Carol find this stuff? Give it back to its rightful owner.
I am so not into any of the Pine Hollow guys. Have you checked out those two new guys? Oh, please.
Well, they're temporary. They're not permanent.
Please, they're both so
No way.
If it weren't for Red, there'd be no decent guys in the horse world.
But you're not going with Red.
Who says?
Well, if he liked you, he would have asked you out by now.
Not necessarily. Some guys just need a little motivation.
I love just Scooter's facial expressions in the background, like, oh, he just makes up the whole scene. If he wasn't there, this wouldn't be a comic scene.
Dear Christy, these flowers aren't half as beautiful as you. Please be my date for the dance. Love, Jared.
That Jared, he just won't take no for an answer.
Sounds like this guy's hooked.
Oh, he's a great guy. Really mature and sensitive and hot.
Yeah.
So,
If I was Christy, I'd be like, Veronica, what the hell are you talking about? I don't know a Jared. Like, why is she playing in on her game? Just go, Veronica, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Who is Jared? Do you know him? Because I don't.
You back?
Are you sure about this?
Hey, stop at JB's after. I'll explain how a man's mind works.
How do you know how a man's mind works? How many boyfriends have you had? Have you studied the male mind? In other words, I'm making it up as I go along just based on views. I know nothing, but I'm just making it all up.
would you like to go to the dance with me, Veronica?
Do yourself a favour, Scooter. Join a library.
You're amazing, Carol. I have no idea how you did it, but you've turned David into serious boyfriend material.
You had a good time?
You were...
That should be red flags. If someone has to change in order for you to like them, then that should be like a red flag. You shouldn't have to change for someone to like you. They should like you for who you are. So the fact that if David didn't change, Lisa would still hate him, it goes to show how much red flags that's showing, because he should Lisa should like him for who he is, not for what he looks like.
Great.
Is something wrong?
No.
Are you sure? You just put your boots on the wrong feet.
Okay, this doesn't just happen with boots. If you put any shoe on the wrong foot, you instantly know. It's kind of like, oh, doesn't fit right. Doesn't feel like it should. So it goes to show how really, like, in her head, how she's not focused straight of how she's feeling. Because just with your shoes, with any shoe, you would notice that something doesn't quite feel right.
Yeah. You deserve better.
Look at that cheeky grin. He knows.
He's trying so hard that it's kind of growing on me.
You are so full of yourself. He wouldn't have even looked at you if it weren't for me.
Well, no, he was looking at Lisa all along because of the little incident. You know, you made Lisa look at him, not the other way around.
What's that supposed to mean?
He only likes you because I told him to.
No, he always tried to make an effort with Lisa before you told him to.
Why didn't you say something? I didn't even know until...
Until you saw him with me.
Yeah.
Jealousy.
Well, I like him too.
But you just said you didn't.
I never said...
No, she didn't.
What about Carol? She was friends with him first.
He's my date for the dance. I can't just go alone.
Having a date for the dance. Is that worth losing your best friend over?
And like, when I went to like school formals, I didn't want to go with anybody because I just don't want to have to like babysit someone. Like, I would prefer going to dances and things alone because you have to spend the whole night with this person. You can't go off and do your own thing and you have to like babysit them. And it's just like, nah, I'd rather go on my own and do my own thing. Thanks anyway.
Everyone will start crying and it'll all get very emotional and I will just slip away. And we'll be back before New Year anyway.
You won't recognise the place.
You told him to change what he could from a business point of view, and if that meant renovating the stables, then you gave him permission to do it.
It's the Saddle Club. At least you have a date.
Yeah. Have you seen him dance?
Ever heard the saying, dance like no one's watching? You know, Phil's having all the fun he needs. Don't spoil it for him. Let him be, let him be.
Hair, clothes.
I laugh.
Carol wouldn't have changed anything about you. It was all for me.
That's what I've been trying to explain. If you have to change for someone to like you, then they're not the right person. Someone will like you just the way you are, and you don't need to change for that.
Can I borrow her for a second?
Sure.
Oh, dangerous when filming with mirrors.
Is it me, or is my boyfriend really embarrassing? I figured it out. David never liked me.
He did like you. He was trying to talk to you and get to know you, and then you just gave him the cold shoulder and attitude every time. He originally did like you, but then Carol liked him for who he was.
Hey, where did you go? I was the only guy slow dancing by myself.
Sorry, I was talking to Max. He says...
What do you mean where she went? It's a small room. You can't really like disappear without someone seeing you. You can clearly tell that she was still in the room talking to Stevie. Since when did you notice her leave the room to go tell Max something? You know, it's a small room. You would have seen her leave if she did.
You should go check on Bert.
What's wrong?
I didn't ask. Max says he wants to talk to you in his office. Now?
It's like 8:30 on a Saturday. What does he want? I can't wait till Monday.
I can't let Red see me here alone.
Well, that girl's clearly having more of a depressing day than anybody else. She's waiting by the door where no one can see her, instead of having fun on the dance floor or eating food where everyone else is. Makes you think what type of night she's having.
No, I managed to get 2 days. Veronica, say hello to Jade and Imogen.
We work in the library.
Of all the advice I could give, I had to give that one.
That's weird. Stevie said...
Light bulb!
You never liked Lisa. Then how come you asked her to the dance?
Because you were so excited about the whole makeover thing.
No, you asked him to ask her to the dance to say sorry for everything. He originally did have feelings for Lisa. Let's not ignore that. He originally did like Lisa. But because you spent so much time with him, getting to know him, and yeah, he decided to develop feelings for you. He did originally have feelings for Lisa. Let's not get off topic. Another episode done and dusted. If you did like this episode, please give it a big thumbs up, and also please do subscribe for more, and please sign the petition that I have linked in the description box. As we all know, I'm trying, as well as 14 others, to get the unreleased music from season 2 and season 3 released. As we all know, many singles from season 2 went unreleased, and 2 whole albums from season 3 went poof into thin air, and that just breaks my heart and 14 others' hearts. So if we can sign the petition and bring it to someone's attention. And please also subscribe to my gaming channel that I have linked in the description, and show some support there, and I will see you next time in the next episode. Bye guys!